Being a professional poker player is tough, but you already know that. Poker isn't just a game. It's a relentless battlefield that tests you every single day. Each session brings new challenges, crushing downswings, costly mistakes, or aggressive opponents who are always putting you in tough spots. Relying solely on your technical poker skills isn't going to cut it. You need more. You need an edge that sets you apart. You need a bulletproof mindset. But here's the good news. A bulletproof mindset isn't something you're born with. It's something you can build. By developing specific, trainable skills, you can transform your mental game and unlock your full potential at the poker tables. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to do that. You will learn what a bulletproof mindset is and why it's so crucial to your poker success, the key to developing confidence and clarity in everything you do, how to build a mindset that can handle any challenges poker throws your way, and the 3 skills that lead to peak performance every session you play. So let's dive in. What is a bulletproof poker mindset? A bulletproof poker mindset is your mental armor at the poker tables. It allows you to stay calm and in control even when everything is going against you. It allows you to handle any challenges poker throws your way. It's anti-fragile and gets stronger the harder things get. It uses heightened physical and mental stress to improve your performance, and it sees the bigger picture and stays focused on your long-term results. It's what allows you to play your best game day in, day out, no matter what comes your way. So why is this so important? Well, without building a strong mindset, you have 0 chance of succeeding at poker. I know that sounds extreme, but it's the truth. If you aren't able to stay in control of your emotions, deal with making mistakes, and play your best even when everything is going against you, you're fucked. But with a bulletproof mindset, you can not only survive, you can thrive. You become the player that stays composed when other players tilt. The one who makes calculated decisions while others act on emotion. The one who turns challenges into opportunities. Simply put, your mindset will make or break your poker career. Those who put the work in to build a strong mindset will always outperform those that don't. How to build a bulletproof mindset. I spent the last 7 years working with poker players around the world and thinking about what it really takes to build a mindset that can thrive in the unique poker environment. And it all comes down to a set of specific, trainable skills. These skills can all be worked on and developed from a beginner level all the way to an elite level with specific training. I know this is true as I've helped 75 players take their performance to the next level by coaching them through these skills in my signature Poker Athlete program. These skills focus on 3 key areas: clarity and confidence, handling adversity, and peak performance. By mastering these areas and the accompanying skills, you'll be able to truly reach your full potential as a poker player. So let's start with the first area: clarity and confidence. The path to your poker goals isn't easy. Keeping your confidence high is a challenge. Believing in yourself and that you have what it takes to achieve your goals is sometimes hard. And knowing what to do and what you should be working on isn't always obvious. Do any of these sound familiar? You have been stuck at the same stakes for a long time. You doubt yourself and what you are capable of. You can't break past a financial or buy-in ceiling. You feel like you're not the version of yourself needed to achieve your goals. Then the skill that you need to work on is self-awareness. Growing up, you went through a lot of experiences that shaped who you are today. They also shaped your worldview and what you think you're capable of. Unless you got very lucky, the beliefs you acquired growing up haven't set you up to have success at poker, and they will actually prevent you from reaching your full potential. The work of self-awareness involves actively questioning and upgrading your beliefs, aligning your behaviors with your highest values, and cultivating your 2.0 identity that can achieve your goals. You can think of this inner upgrade like refurbishing your home. If you had to move back into the room that you grew up in as a small child, something would feel off. It wouldn't align with who you are now, what your interests are, and what goals you're working towards. If you had the chance, I'm sure you would change a lot of things to better align with the life you want to currently live. Self-awareness works the same way. You look at the old stories and beliefs that you're holding on to that are no longer serving you. You get to know your values and what a life in alignment with them would look like. And you look at the habits and character traits that you would need to develop in order to achieve your goals, and you get to work on cultivating them. It's a full makeover. Nothing is off the table. Anything that moves you towards your goals can be added. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which you build everything else. You start to take back control of your life by understanding your strengths and weaknesses and consciously choosing who you want to be going forward. If you want to put in the deep work to developing the skill, make sure you stick around to the end of this video. The second area you need to master as a poker player is handling adversity. Poker is a game of highs and lows. Downswings, bad beats, and mistakes aren't just probabilities, they're guarantees. But poker is not about avoiding adversity, it's about how you handle it. In order to have a bulletproof mindset that can withstand the constant onslaught that poker throws your way, there are 4 key skills you need to master. The first of those is emotional regulation. Emotions are powerful. They can cloud your judgment and impact every decision you make. Emotional regulation is about taking back control and about calibrating your reactions to the situations you face yourself in. It's recognizing when emotions like frustration, anger, and fear are rising and knowing how to handle them effectively. The process involves understanding your unique triggers and spending the time to consciously reprogram your responses. It's realizing that your default responses often aren't optimal and choosing new ways to respond that allow you to stay in control. Imagine being able to remain calm after a bad beat, confident whilst on a downswing, and unfazed after making a mistake. This is the power of emotional regulation. It's a skill that you can learn and get better at. The second skill to deal with adversity is resilience. Resilience is your ability to bounce back from setbacks. But more important than that, it's about becoming anti-fragile, someone who grows stronger the more adversity they face. It's adopting a growth mindset and seeing challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. When you face an inevitable downswing, do you spiral into negativity, or do you analyze it and see what you can learn and how to move forward? Resilient players don't dwell on losses or periods of bad results. They focus on what they can control and they keep moving forward. When other players lose their shit on a downswing, resilient players are fortifying their mind and using the downswing to strengthen their character. The third skill for handling adversity is perspective. Keeping the right perspective is crucial in poker. At times, it feels like nothing you do is working and that the poker gods are out to get you. Short-term results and variance can make you question if you're still a winning player. Perspective allows you to zoom out and see the bigger picture and to put every situation into the correct context. Although you may feel like the world is falling apart whilst on a downswing, the friendly voice of perspective reminds you that this won't last forever and that your overall results are still good. When you punt off a buy-in, it reminds you that everyone makes mistakes and this is an opportunity that you can learn from. As a poker mindset coach, one of my jobs is to help give poker players better perspectives when they're going through tough times. But what if you were able to develop a set of perspective tools that allowed you to change how you look at any situation and allowed you to feel back in control? It'd be pretty powerful, right? Well, that's how the skill of perspective works. It's about seeing the bigger picture and not sweating the small stuff. Anyone can learn how to do it, it just takes practice. Then the final skill for handling adversity is stress mastery. Poker is very much like sport. It's highly demanding and highly stressful at times. Playing big pots for long hours against tough opponents, it all adds up. But stress doesn't have to be detrimental. By mastering stress, you can actually use it to enhance your performance. This involves understanding how your body is reacting to all the situations you find yourself in and how to use that to your benefit to improve your performance. People mistakenly think that the best poker players are like some Zen monks and they're internally very calm and composed in all situations. The reality is far from the case. In fact, they feel highly activated in big pots, just like you. The difference is they still feel in control and they use that extra activation to increase their focus. Stress mastery is about reconnecting your mind and body so you feel in control in high pressure situations. It's also about having a set of tools that allows you to ramp up or dial down your activation as you see fit. When you manage stress effectively, you keep your mind sharp and your body energized. You're primed for whatever comes your way. So to recap, the 4 skills you need to handle adversity are emotional regulation, resilience, perspective, and stress mastery. When you have all of these working together, absolutely nothing can throw you off your game, which then opens up the doorway for what you really want, which is the final area to master, peak performance. Players talk a lot about wanting to play their A game, but few players really know what that means and what they can do to play their best poker more consistently. Having worked with hundreds of poker players across all levels, I've seen that peak performance comes down to mastering 3 key skills. The first of those is focus. In the age of constant distractions, focus is a superpower. Focus is the ability to hold your attention where you want it for as long as you want to. It's the ability to filter out irrelevant information and zone in on what's important. You've all had sessions where your focus was dialed in and you're making great decisions almost effortlessly. And on the flip side, I'm sure you've had many sessions where your focus has felt off and you're distracted and making sloppy mistakes everywhere. Most players leave their focus to chance and just hope it will be there when they need it. However, focus is a skill that you can train with some intentionality. In the same way you train a muscle to get stronger in the gym with specific exercises, you can train your focus muscle to get stronger too. You do this by getting good at spotting distractions and returning your attention to a focal point. Every time you do this, it's like doing a bicep curl for your focus muscle. You soon learn to spot distractions quickly and you're able to redirect your focus to what's most important. There are meditation practices that provide a good training ground to practice this skill. But the real heavy lifting is done at the poker tables, where you use every session as a training opportunity to strengthen your focus muscle. When you have your focus at a high level, the next peak performance skill to stack on top is presence. Presence is about being fully engaged in the moment, not dwelling on past hands or worrying about future outcomes. It's about making the best decision right here, right now. When you're present, you're more attuned to the dynamics of the game. You pick up tells, betting patterns, and subtle shifts at the table. Presence elevates your intuition and your decision making. It's playing in a flow state where everything just seems to click. Now that's all well and good, but how do you actually play poker with presence? I found it very helpful to think of presence as a state of mind that you can access. I call this the performance mindset. It has certain attributes, such as intuitive, trusting yourself, going with your reads, open-minded, letting things happen, that you can learn to tap into when you play. Most players end up overthinking, analyzing, and calculating too much, which takes them out of presence. I call this being in the training mindset. It's great for your study session or when you're trying to understand a solver output, but it's not the state of mind you want to be in for peak performance whilst grinding. The skill of presence involves consciously switching from the training mindset to the performance mindset when you sit down to play. When you do this, everything changes and you learn to access a flow state consistently. Then the final peak performance skill is energy optimization. Every decision you make requires energy. The more energy you have, the more mental resources you have available to make good decisions. We all know this, yet most poker players leave their energy levels to chance. They think eating healthier foods, doing a little bit of exercise when they can, and getting 6+ hours sleep a night is enough. At the end of the day, they're only poker players, right? Not athletes. They are wrong. They are athletes, poker athletes, and the quality of their decisions is directly correlated with how much energy they have. When you optimize your energy, you give yourself the opportunity to bring your best performance to the table on a consistent basis. This involves learning how to fuel your body with optimal nutrition so that your body can produce the energy that it needs. It involves fine-tuning your body's energy systems with specific exercise so you can access that energy on demand. And it involves learning how to recharge your body so you can push yourself every day without the risk of burning out. Energy optimization is about taking care of your body in order to fuel your mind. When you do, you will be more alert, more focused, and able to play your best poker more consistently. So to recap, the 3 skills you need for peak performance are focus, presence, and energy optimization. A bulletproof mindset allows you to have confidence and clarity as you show up as your best self, handle any challenges and adversity poker throws your way, and enter your peak performance state on demand. Building a bulletproof mindset requires you to master the 8 skills you've just learned about in this video. But here's the thing. Developing these skills doesn't happen overnight. That's where the Poker Athlete program comes in. In the Poker Athlete program, I teach you how to train each of these skills to an elite level. You'll receive personalized coaching, actionable strategies, and join a like-minded community who are dedicated to reaching their full potential. This is your chance to become the best version of yourself, both on and off the tables. So if you would like the opportunity to become one of my next Poker Athletes, then this is your chance. Just click on the link in the description below, submit your application, and I'll reach out to you with the next steps. Spaces are limited, and I'm looking for players who are dedicated to investing in themselves. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Remember, the game isn't getting any easier, but you can get stronger. If this video got you excited and you're ready to build your bulletproof mindset so you can reach your full potential, then this is exactly what you need.